Hey guys, it's Lee from Scented with Lee, your independent... Oh, fuck's sake. Hey guys, it's Lee from Scented with Lee, your independent scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and to this weekly warming video. So I've actually got myself a little basket now to keep my weekly warmings in. Just helps me stay a bit more organised. So I will start with the Non-Scentsy one. So this was from a subscription I had quite a while ago from Callan Candles. So that was the jasmine fragrance, and it was quite, I would say, true to life jasmine. That was really nice. Had that in the utility room for change, and it was very nice. So still have quite a few different ones in here to use up. And then I will move on to the Scentsy waxes, and there's also a bit of a twist at the end. So I will start with the time limited, almost said Halloween collection then, Valentine's collection. So this was released in January for Valentine's Day this year. So we have Petal Pals and Best Berry. So these two came as a twin pack and wasn't my favourite. They are pleasant, but Best Berry is described as strawberry and raspberry rendezvous over silky sweet spun sugar. And to me it's just a very synthetic berry fragrance. Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't, if they re-released it next year, I wouldn't bother with another bar. Petal Pals, the scent notes for this is, or the description, is playful notes of pink rose and peony share a whipped marshmallow treat. And I would say that this is probably less of a synthetic fragrance than this one. I kind of like it, but they are far nicer floral fragrances like Blooming Beach, which I think may now be out of stock, but that was definitely far nicer than this. But I warmed them together. Let me just get them the right way. So I have started warming these together. Have only used 2 cubes so far, but that's because I tend to only warm half a cube of each at a time. I won't be disappointed once I come to the end of these, I must be honest. Then we have Mandalorian Ear of Adventure. So the scent notes for this is silver mint like Mandalorian armour surrounds crisp bergamot and earthly sweet geranium, while a touch of eucalyptus and bright orange zest hint at the adventures ahead. Now I love this. This is one that's been in my club. It's still in my club. It has just been re-released as part of the, I keep saying Halloween, Star Wars May the 4th Be With You release. This was re-released alongside the Force Dark Side and the Force Light Side. I have some of the Force bars on order. They have also been added into my Scentsy Club, so I hope I like them, otherwise they will be coming back out. So this is quite... The mint elevates it, but it's definitely a more earthy fragrance. More, I want to say more masculine. There's no, even though bergamot is a flower, and actually geranium is as well, it just doesn't have, I don't feel it has any floral about it. If anything, I would have said that it was more herbaceous like sage, but that's just my nose and I really like that one. Then we have, from the limited edition Catch and Z's collection, is Sleep Happy. So the description for this is: drift off to dreamland where delicate violet and bergamot rest on musk clouds. Now the Sleep Happy collection is another one that I kind of won't be disappointed to see the end of them. Of all of them, Snuggle Up was my favourite. I did put that in my Scentsy Club and it has now been taken out because I just don't think I need any more of it. Because I have basically half a bar of each of the 5 left, plus a new Snuggle Up on the way. So there's enough nice bedroom fragrances out there that I really don't need them. So yeah, I won't be disappointed to see the back of that. Then we have from the now discontinued Scent of the Season collection from Christmas or winter is Russell Wonderland. So the description of this is orange zest, lemon peel and cinnamon stick over fresh pine. And I've said before, the first time or the first few times I warmed this, I was like, oh, really not keen. But the more I warm it, the more it's growing on me. I am now halfway through the bar. There is a slight temptation to order another bar of it, as it is in the clearance section. And I think it's like around a £5. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Jury's out. If Jade was here, she'd be all chirp, 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 don't do it, so I probably won't. No, it is growing on me, but I'm not sure I want another bar of it. Then we have, this one is really nice. I do really like this one. So this was, I believe it was January's scent of the month. And it's Jade and Jasmine with the description of start fresh with green lemon and blue jasmine garnished with rosemary in this gem of a fragrance. Now, this is the first time I've warmed this. It's no longer available for purchase, but I have been lucky enough to add it to my Scentsy Club because after warming it I was like, ooh, I wouldn't mind another bar of this. But the May Scentsy Club has been processed, so it should be dispatched soon. So I will have another bar of this in August's Scentsy Club. I may decide to take that before then. It will all depend if it comes back in the 2021 Autumn Winter catalogue, or if it I do wonder if it will come into the Autumn Winter catalogue, and the reason I'm saying that is that as it was January's scent of the month, they might release it in the autumn. But if they don't, it's in my club and I will get another bar of it. Then we have almost last but not least, but it isn't, there's one more. So this is Pink Sugar Berry Mint, and as soon as I smelt this, it went straight in my club. That's not quite true. As soon as I smelt it, I knew it would go in my club because I had a sample pot of it in the February whiff box, and I knew as soon as I smelt it that it was like, this has to go in my club. So it was the first time I smelt it, I knew it was going in my club, not it went in my club. But that's besides the point. So this is an absolute stunning fragrance in my opinion, complete powerhouse, and it just lasts, or I find it lasts really well. So the description of this is plump raspberry is delightfully dusted with sugar and the sweetest hint of peppermint. And for me it just reminds me of a really decadent strawberry milkshake. And then last but not least of the waxes is one I've finished up, and this is probably one of my all-time favourites. but one of the most disliked fragrances that Scentsy have ever released, and it is of course around the Campfire. So the description of this is: make some memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen wood and smoky embers help set the scene. And for me, this is one that is just going to stay in my club. As I mentioned on other videos, I toyed with the idea of grabbing a few bars out of the clearance section and calling it a day, saving some money and buying it at discount. And then I thought, no, because I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm like, I have none left. Especially as I really believe that they won't bring this back in the autumn winter. Mainly because of the fact that apparently it was really popular in the first year. The second year, which was last year, it didn't sell very well at all, which is why it's appeared in the clearance at practically next to nothing. So that is a keeper, and it will be kept in my club. So that's all the waxes. And then I have some items that I've been using for a few weeks, and I've never ever thought to include them in my weekly warmings because you don't warm them. So these are the Scentsy diffuser oils. I don't yet have a Scentsy diffuser, so I wasn't sure how well these would work in my little portable USB powered one, which I tend to use in the bathroom. But they have performed really, really well, to the point where I can't imagine how good they will perform in the Scentsy diffuser. As in, you know, if they perform this well in my cheapo USB one, then they probably will be kind of knockout. So the first one, I will go with Twinkle Twinkle. So the Scentsy oils are either pure essential oil, synthetic fragrance oil, or a combination of the two. I do really love this. This Twinkle Twinkle does tend to sell out quite often. I'm not sure what it says on here. I think Twinkle Twinkle might... Oh, it's the natural oil blend. Sorry, not synthetic. It's, yeah, natural oil blend. So, the scent description for this is: let chamomile, eucalyptus and lavender soothe them to sleep. So I like this in the bathroom when I'm having a long soak in the bath, usually on Sunday evening. And just any time when you want to chill out in the shower. Looking forward to trying it in the bedroom when I do eventually get my diffuser. Which means the last one is the Cactus Pear. So this one I really wasn't sure what to expect. So I thought, I don't know what cactus smells like, and pear, I don't know, pear is a bit hit and miss. But this is really, really strange. Not in a bad way, just... I don't know, it's a bit of a strange one. I really like it, but I can imagine that some people wouldn't. So the scent notes for this is: just picked pear and apple blossom, balance a low-key hint of cactus. So yeah, I really like that one. That one's quite nice if I'm upstairs flitting around during the day and maybe don't particularly want my warmers on. I'll just pop that on in the bathroom, and it's much nicer than the air freshener going off all the time. If you do want to try the Scentsy oils, if they are the ones I have, I can send you a sample of them. The Scentsy oils I think are around $14.95, which is more than I've ever paid for diffuser oils in the past. The most I've paid for this size bottle is a tenner, but I must be honest, I've been really impressed with these. and I wouldn't hesitate to buy another bottle. And Chamomile Violet, I want to say, is actually £11 something in the clearance section, which is another one I have, but I haven't actually reviewed that one yet. But that's mainly because, as I said earlier, it's not something I've ever really thought to do in my weekly warming video. But I probably will from now on. I suppose it all depends, because which one's in there now? Twinkle Twinkle is in there now. So if I just top it up next week, I probably won't include it. Might do. See how the mood takes me. So that's it for this week. Thank you for joining my ramblings on. I am aware that I've kind of repeated myself a few times, but meh. I don't actually know how to edit YouTube videos yet. That's something I do need to look into. My YouTube experience comes as far as clipping the start and end. That's about it. I'm hoping to try and add or work out how to add scent notes down here when I'm talking about the different wax days, because I think sometimes that could be useful, especially if I do miss some. But again, yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a good weekend and enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you soon. See ya.